morning, everybody. This is Janae. Welcome to Polish Planning and Palette. I need to say that again. Polished Planning and Palette. I say it like that because when I do the closed captioning on these videos later, when I'm checking it, it always just says polish planning and palette instead of polished. So I need to enunciate, as my sixth grade teacher, Miss Whitson, used to say to me. Anyway, welcome back. I got a couple more new subscribers since yesterday. Yay! So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are liking what I am sharing today. Today is Sunday, April 12th, 2026, and I'm going to have a seat, and I do have my slow coffee, as usual. Oh, yeah. See, I don't understand people who don't drink coffee. It's like one of the joys of my life. So, and I never quite understood folks who don't drink it because, how do you wake up in the morning? When I was fasting recently and I had a choice between coffee or breakfast, and I chose coffee. That's how much I love it. You guys, oh my goodness. Okay, but anyway, I wanted to show you guys how I plan my weeks as an English teacher and as a building sub. I have worked for pretty much Denver Public Schools since 2024, and right now I'm working at a high school, which I really like. I was a little bit ambivalent about starting to work for a high school. I mostly have worked with elementary schools and middle schools. But sometimes life changes and you end up someplace that you never thought you would be. And it turns out to be one of the blessings of your life. Now, this school that I teach right now is in Northeast Denver, and I do like it a lot. The students are fantastic. And everything I do is for them. The administration, I think our principal is phenomenal. I love her, absolutely love her. Don't get to see her very much because she's busy. She was running two schools for a while, but so she is, I guess now going to just be principal of just the one school. Most of the teachers are really cool. Most of them are really cool, awesome human beings. There is an undercurrent of snobbery at the school. What I'm learning is teachers really go through a lot to become teachers. Most of the teachers at my school have master's degrees, and it's hard to obtain those things. So I understand why they are a little bit put off by somebody who is a building sub. I'm mostly a building sub more than I'm an English teacher. And I think that in the teaching profession, people look down on teachers more than they look down on professors of colleges. They think that, hey, you're doing this for the love of kids and not for money. And I think that's crazy because teachers are some of the most dedicated human beings I've ever encountered. However, there are hierarchies at schools. Every school I've worked for has a hierarchy. And unfortunately, building subs and even worse, just regular day-to-day substitute teachers that come into the school temporarily for 6.5, 7 hours are looked down upon. And I think that the teachers have to have somebody to look down upon. So, but I am very, very strong in who I am and what I bring to the school. So people's vision of me is none of my business, A. And two, I don't usually care how the other teachers envision me. But I've gotten some serious rudeness from some of the some of the teachers at our school. I'm just going to be honest, it's some of the white teachers at our school. I don't know if they just aren't used to working in environments with lots of minorities, or I don't know, or even having a teacher who is a sub as an equal, or because you're kind of not their equal, because they did go through a lot more than I did educationally. I went to University of Denver, but these people have their master's degrees, and so they tell you too. And so I have encountered mostly decent human beings. There's about 25% of the staff and faculty at my school that are snobs, and I just steer clear. I'm really good at reading body language, so I know when somebody doesn't like me before a word even comes out of their damn mouth. And those people I avoid like the plague. And so that is what I bring into a school when I first start out, is I don't try to fit in. That's one of the reasons why I became a building sub. And if I notice funny looks or that sizing up, which happens to me a lot, I steer clear. And they're pretty much on my list of people to avoid the entire time I'm at that school. So just like I said, the students are phenomenal. That's the reason I stay. The teachers are, just like I said, 75% are genuine, awesome human beings. The other 25% could jump off a cliff as far as I'm concerned, because they're not nice. They're not decent human beings. They've got this haughtiness to them that they have to prove that they are better than others. And I don't understand why they do that. We're all in this together. We're a team. We're educating these wonderful students of ours, and we have a job to do. But anyway, on the whole, I am loving this school. I've been there since December. And I what is this? April. And I think I'm a good fit at this school. So hopefully I'll be back again next year. I'm not certain yet. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys how exactly I plan my days. Now I'm opening this up. Oh, trying to make sure everything's in the shot. Okay. My friend Chantel gave me these girls that she didn't like. I just thought they were cute. So anyway, I go to my work tab. It's right here. And behind that, usually the first thing I have behind that are bell schedules. Now, once again, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have one bell schedule. And on Wednesdays, we have advisory in the middle of the day, kind of. And so the schedule changes. Now, most teachers probably don't have to write. Hold on one second. I don't want you guys to see this next page. Don't have to necessarily write all this stuff, all these hours down, but I do, because I move around a lot. Some days, like last week, for the last 2 days, I was teaching senior seminar and junior seminar. So I was in the same classroom all day long, which was awesome. That happens maybe 50% of my week. The other 50%, I'm going from class to class to class to class to class, wherever the front desk administrators need me to be. So and it's also really like, see, for example, hopefully let me put this close enough. Our periods are very short, and you'll be in the middle of a lesson thinking that you've got 20 minutes left, and you look at and I look at my calendar, my planner, and wow, I only have 2 minutes left. It happens all the time at this school. I don't know why. I guess because when I was teaching middle school, the class periods were a little bit longer, and I just kind of got used to that. I didn't even write the times down when I was teaching middle school, but high school, I need to put the times down. And also I keep lists of hold on one second, who is absent that day. Hold on, make sure there's nothing on here that you guys can't see. Okay, great. Oh, this is for today. Okay, so this is today. Hold on, let's see. Let's move this down a little bit. I'm going to zoom in just a tad. Okay, this is today. Of course, I'm not doing anything for today. Let me look at tomorrow's to see. Is there anything there? Oh, I can't share. Okay, tomorrow is Monday, April 13th. I have the blue vibe going. The only thing that I have on here in pink is I'm getting a all genuine leather knockoff Birkin delivered. I think that's actually coming the 15th, not the 13th. But anyway, so I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do to plan my weeks. Now, I usually have my pink pen on this side, but because I'm doing different, every week I try to do a different pen. I love these Le Pen pens. They are just lightweight in my hand, and the tip is very, I don't know if you can see that. I'm not even sure if it's focusing. Where is my camera? What's going on here? Hold on one second, guys. Oh, gosh. Come on. Le Pen. Anyway, they're felt tip. I love them. I have a lot of them. As a matter of fact, if I can skew the camera. Oh, I can't make it go all the way up there. Anyway, don't worry about it. Okay. So I will use a blue pen this week and put my pink pen on this side. It's usually pink or blue. These two colors I use. Now, in my Franklin Covey compact blooms. Oh, I got a little bit of a lipstick mark there. That's okay. For Monday, April 13th, 2026. The quote of the day is, "Do not choose to be wrong for the sake of being different." By Herbert Samuel. Tomorrow will be the 103rd day of the year, 262 days left of 2026, week 16. Now, also, I'll look at today's. I think I already read this last week. Yes, I did. I'll read it again. The most dazzling human achievements are, in fact, the aggregate of countless individual elements, each of which is, in a sense, ordinary, by Angela Duckworth. Now, I always will put a gratitude list. Now, remember I had told you guys that I had started not using this side of my planner for my journal. I did start doing what I call a mini journal on this page because I like being able to look back, even though I'll have my journal separate in my planner. There is a whole tab for it back here. I love being able to look back at my day and see exactly what was going on, but I generally don't share anything that's huge. This is all minor stuff that I will share in my mini journal. And actually, I don't even put where I want it to be because I've been using this page for so many different things now. So, but first thing I'll do is put in my hours on the bell schedule for Monday. Okay, this is going to be rather boring. Maybe it's not boring for y'all if you don't mind hearing me drone on monotonously. So generally I leave the 6th and 7th hour free so I can put where I'm assigned that day. First period, starts at 8:20. So I just put, let me zoom in just a little bit more so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. There we go. So I put 8:20 to 9:13, and then I put a little dot and put P1. Then the next same thing for the next line. 9. See, because 9's already there. I don't have to put. Hope you guys can see that. My hands are kind of big. 9:17 to 10:10. And a dot. P2. 10:14 to 11:07. Third period. Fourth period is 11:11 to 12:04. That's fourth period. Fifth period is kind of strange. Lunch is kind of strange. It's 12:08. Only half an hour for lunch. Yikes. Sometimes that varies. If I am assigned to one class all day, I usually get 1 or 2 planning periods. And so that's almost a whole hour. And those are lovely. So regardless, I do get this little half an hour. And I generally bring my lunch with me because I talked to the ladies in the lunchroom to see if I could buy a lunch last week, and they said that they do not sell lunches to teachers, which really kind of surprised me. But they make some money at it, But first, there must be some reason they're doing that. Okay, so this is to 12:38. Put a dot and lunch. And then this is where my schedule gets kind of weird. 12:42. This is what I put. 12:42 to 1:35 is fifth period. P5. Then sixth period. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. 1:35. Okay. And then 1:39, I scooch it down 1:39 to 2:32 is period 6. That's when we're in the home stretch for the end of the school day. And then 2:36, 36 to 3:30 is period 7. And in these spaces in between, I put which classroom number, because just like I said, I move around a lot some days. Some days it's 7 different classes. Some days it's half a day in one class, or it's like last week it was when I was teaching senior seminar on Friday. It was 6 periods in junior seminar, but the front desk called me and said, we need you in calculus downstairs for 7th period. So I put the room number on that line below. And it really helps because they give you papers, and that's nice, but I don't like to carry a lot of extra stuff. I guess I could put the papers back here, but it's easier to just flip through using my bookmark and go exactly where I need to go. So there's that. Now, the first thing I generally put, I hope you guys can see all this. Let me zoom out a little bit. Is this section. The first thing I usually put, hold on, how did I do that the other day? I generally put scripture. I like to start all of my days with scripture. Excuse me. And every day I get an email from, coffee time. I get a daily devotion email from Heartlight, and I will actually write here what the scripture is. Sometimes we have really long scripture, so I will condense it down to the last sentence or two, generally, trying to get the gist of what the scripture is. And then the last line, I put what book of the Bible it came from, so I can refer back. So then there's scripture, and then there's these things that I put every single day. I put A1 is my mood, because it helps me when I look back, I can remember what was going on that day. Not only from my mini journal, also from looking at my mood. I put the A2 is my weight. Now I'm going to just let you guys know, I had gained this school year about 30 pounds. And so now I'm trying to get it off because summer's about to be here. And so it's been a struggle. I'm short. I'm 5'5". Oh, this is shaky. Very shaky. Sorry. 5'2 3/4. And so weight sticks on me. Also, I'm 54, and there's a million other reasons why weight sticks. And I don't exercise like I should. I do have a membership at Vasa Fitness. However, I'm not a morning person. And if I don't do it in the morning before school, there's no way in the world I'm going. Because I get all of my energy in the morning. So anyway, I'm trying to get this number down to a low roar by the time school ends. Now, I've already lost, on this new journey of losing weight, 3 pounds in the last week and a half. So that's pretty good. So anyway, there's my weight, there's my mood. Then I put the temperature. I put the temp because I like to know if it was warm or cold or rainy or snowy. And in Colorado, even if it's April 13th, yes, it can be snowy. It's snowed in June, the first week of June in my lifetime here in Colorado. So I put the mood, weight, temperature. A4 is my water. I try to have at least 8 cups of water a day. And let's see. And then on this side of my planner, hope you guys can see that, I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I put B for breakfast. Hope you guys can see that. You can see that? I hope you guys can see that. Okay. B, L, D, breakfast, lunch, dinner, S1, and S2. And one other thing I put here is, on this side is A5, exercise. Okay. Great. And then my gratitude list. I always have a gratitude list because it keeps me very grounded and trying to be more positive in life. So I will put right here, gratitude. Hope you guys can see this. Yeah. Okay. Gratitude list. And however many lines I have, is how many grateful things I write down. Sometimes I'll put a 6th there. On this side, I have been, let me just look back, kind of see what I've been putting on these things. There's my mini journal. I'll put that here. M-I-N-I journal. Boom. And then I put whatever I want there. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. And what else have I been using on this side? This is all new, by the way, because I'm used to just using this as a journal only. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Let's see, I think I'll just put that mini journal there. And then here I put a question. It's supposed to be, how did I listen to my body? to my body? The reason I put this question is because sometimes I push myself too much and I need to take breaks. I do have fibromyalgia, and so I do get tired really fast for somebody my age. People assume that fibromyalgia is for people who happen to be older. No, people who are 20 years old can get fibromyalgia. But I do take breaks. I take the elevator at school sometimes, a lot of the times actually. And, oops, I forgot to put my steps. Oh, yeah, the exercise is my steps. I'm sorry. Never mind. Okay. How did I listen to my body? And then there's one other part I put in here. Let's see. Gratitude list. What did I eat? I already said that. Mini journal. And sometimes, I need to get some groceries tomorrow. But I may do that today. I'm not sure. I have a little bit of some plans today. Something relatively fast but wonderful. Sorry. Anyway. So this is pretty much what my day is looking like tomorrow. And generally it only takes about 5 minutes to do all of this in the morning to prepare my day. I usually get to work about 7:30ish. School doesn't start until 8 to 10. So I usually will do this wherever I'm parked for the day, in a classroom generally. Or if I'm not in the classroom, I'll do this in the teacher's lounge. Also, I'm really thinking of starting to use compass cards. Compass cards, this is what goes in this little pocket right here. I do love being able to see my whole day, beautifully like this. But, you know what? Hold on a second, guys. I think I'm going to try something different. Sometimes at times you just have to get out of your comfort zone and do some things that are a little bit unusual or a little bit different than what you normally do. So I'm going to take this bad boy and I'm going to try so hard not to reach for it this week. Hold on one second. I got to go over to the other side of my bedroom where I keep my Franklin Covey accessories. I'll be right back. So only take a few moments. Hold on, guys. I'm almost there. Okay. All right. Just 1 second, guys. Here I come. Here I come. Okay. Now I grabbed 2 things because I can't figure out which one I want more. I have 2 other bookmarks. I have this one, which matches the Planner Love series. And I think it even says it at the bottom. See? And then this one is also, I think, Planner Love. And it says one thing at a time. Very cute. Now, I like the one thing at a time because it's green and it's spring. How does this look for me? I'm going to be honest. Hold on. It's pretty, but it's somewhat off-putting for me. I don't know why. So let's try the black and white one. Okay. See how I like that. I like that better. I like that better. And it kind of works with the polka dots on this side. So yeah, I'm going to try this for a week and see how I go. But next week, my colors will be for my writing will be green. I've got a couple greens up here. These greens. I probably will use green because I will want to accentuate. That's just how weird I am when it comes to wanting to coordinate my planning stuff. So anyway, yes, I'm going to go ahead and use this week. Oh, you know what? This is so brand new. Look at this, you guys. Adrian really hooked me up. This still has the cellophane on it. Maybe that's why I didn't like the way it looked. Look at this, you guys. I'm pulling this off. Oh, I bet you it's going to look so much better now. Let's see. Let's see. It looked good before, but let's see what it looks like with that cellophane off. Oh, my God. I really like that. Does this one also have some cellophane on it? I don't see any. I don't see anything. I think this is one she used previously, but this is so cute. Oh, it's amazing the difference it is when I took the cellophane off. Oh my goodness. So anyway, y'all, that's how I plan my week. I will use this little space here for miscellaneous stuff. A lot of things come up in my day. And then I have several spaces for other little tasks that come up. And then, of course, as I do things, I check off. Or, see, if you look really close, Franklin Covey here, let me try to zoom this in. See that? Oh, hold on. Oh, gosh. Where is, I hope you guys can see it. Where are my fingers? Hold on. Okay, let me try to just zoom in so you guys can see this. Oh, okay. Okay, over the word scripture and over the ABC prioritized task list, you see that little bitty list that says check is completed, arrow is forwarded, X is denied, delivered. Is that what does it says? Hold on. I can't see. Hold on one momento. Golly, there's something on there. Deleted. Golly, I need class. It's so bad. Anyway, the X is deleted with a check and another circle is delegated, and that circle, that round dark circle, is in process. And so at the end of the day, if there's anything that needs to be forwarded to Tuesday or Wednesday or any other day this week, I do that. And that's how the system works and keeps you on track for everything you need to do with your days and nights, y'all. Franklin Covey is outstanding. It always has been. Just like I said, I'm glad I stopped fighting the funk and started to completely embrace the Franklin Covey system. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. I will probably be posting something Avon or something teaching or something with my daughters or something with my home or something with planning on Tuesday morning. Because Mondays are usually a little rushed for me. So anyway, let me close my baby up, my other baby. And just like I said, this is so soft. I love Ella. Ella is the book. Other than there's the Bible and then there's Ella. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. God bless you. God keep you. Talk to you soon. Don't forget to hit subscribe, that subscribe button, and give me a thumbs up. I love ya. Take care. Bye-bye.